is up, you guys? If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany. Clearly, I swear in my videos, so let's just get past that. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a yes or yawn for our new makeup releases. So how many of you guys just yawned right there? I'm just wondering. So every single week, I found myself watching either Samantha March's videos or just other people that do these videos. So I wanted to start doing them every single week. So these are going to be my makeup Mondays. So new makeup releases every single Monday. That's what we're going to be doing here on my channel, as long as there's new makeup releases, but I'm sure there probably is going to be because there's always new freaking products coming out, and holiday launches are already insane. So I think I might pull some holiday launches in today's video, but we got a lot of shit to go through. So let's just dive right into it. So the accounts that I'm going to be pulling up on my phone right now are going to be TrendMood1 and Hotfire Makeup's Instagram. So I will leave both of those in the description box. I'm also going to leave a link for a community playlist, which I should be added on there soon, hopefully. But this is basically a playlist of all sorts of people that cover videos like this, and you could just watch, like binge watch them like I do. So I will leave that also in the description box. So let's just dive right into my Instagram. All right, so I'm just going to pull up TrendMood1's Instagram, and I am going to be looking at my phone. I'm sorry if that bothers you guys, but I'm just going to pull up all of the recent ones and the ones that I was also tagged in. So the first one is going to be this highlighter from Becca Cosmetics. It's going to be in collaboration with Hatice Schmidt, or Hatice Schmidt. I don't know who that is. So this is going to be like a pinky pale highlighter. Now I love Becca Cosmetics highlighters. They are one of my favorite formula for highlighters. They just launched, I think, too many highlighters. I want to see them get into more products. Granted, they do have a ton of products now, but I just feel like their highlighters never just really excite me anymore. Like, I wish they would do more face palettes. I loved like the Jaclyn Hill face palette. That is one of my favorite highlighter palettes. But the individuals don't really excite me that much, and I just never go through a full-size highlighter. I really like how they have like the design on the product. The packaging is probably super cute, as it always is. I'm just kind of yawning because I don't know who this person is that they're collaborating with, so I'm just kind of yawning, but I know it's going to be a beautiful product anyway. So that's the only reason why I'm yawning, is just because I don't know who it is, and the last thing I need is another highlighter. Next one is going to be another eyeshadow palette from Morphe. You guys heard in my last video, I'm just yawning over really everything that they do lately. This one they did like a sneak peek today. I'll leave a thing on the screen. I don't know why I'm trying to show my phone. I'll leave pictures on the screen. This one they showed a sneak peek, and it says, "Who's ready to get bossy?" I just don't get excited over their eyeshadow palettes anymore. I said it in last week's video. I feel like it's going to be so hard to top the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't feel like I'll need any more Morphe eyeshadow palettes. So when I saw this, I was just like, nah, I'm not really interested in that. But some eyeshadow palettes I am really excited about are these new Huda Beauty Precious Stone eyeshadow palettes. The one that I'm eyeing the most is the one with the blues and the greens in it. But these all look so beautiful. Like, there's one that has that like berry tones in it. These just look so good for the holiday and just winter and fall time. I'm eyeing every single one of these. Let me know if there's one specifically that you guys are eyeing, because I'm instantly drawn to every single one of these. So I'm having a really hard time figuring out which one I want to buy. So I'm still up in the air on that. I don't know when these launch. These are going to be $27. You get 9 shades. And they'll be available September 17th on their website, and then September 21st globally. So I have some time to think about it. I'll probably wait till the November VIB sale to really pick up anything more. So all of these I'm kind of like eyeing, but those ones I'm definitely, like, those are speaking to me. Next thing I want to talk about, I talked about the Pillow Talk collection in last week's video. Oh, this is the one. Another eyeshadow palette. Like, there's so many eyeshadow palettes coming out, or is it like just me? But this one, I saw it and it was just calling my name. This is the Natasha Denona Safari palette. Looks so fucking beautiful. Like, the tones in this are so different than everything that I have, and it just screams fall to me. I love Natasha Denona eyeshadows, especially her mattes. This is $129, so it's a really expensive eyeshadow palette, which some people are just like, I will never spend that much on an eyeshadow palette, and that's cool. Me, I am like, yes, bitch. I think this is such a beautiful palette. I love the color story of it, so I'm definitely eyeing that one. I don't know if I want to pick it up right away or if I want to wait till the VIB sale, so let me know if you guys want a review on it. I have done a review on the Natasha Denona Tropic palette before. So this one is going to be all matte, so it's very different than the last one I reviewed. So let me know on that one what you guys think. Next thing is going to be the MakeupGeek Pumpkin Spice palette. I actually picked that up, so I'm like, yes, over that. I actually talked about that briefly in my last week's video, but I want to flash a picture of what the palette actually looks like because in last week's video, nobody knew what it looked like. I'm going to put a picture on the screen so you guys can see. I just thought this was so beautiful. I love MakeupGeek shadows. I talked about that in my For Truth and Makeup video. That was my video from yesterday. Again, I love MakeupGeek shadows, so when I saw that, I was just like, yes, I have to have it. And it's been a minute since I've bought anything from MakeupGeek, so I knew I wanted to purchase that as soon as I saw it. All right, let's just talk more about eyeshadows because there are so many coming out right now. Next are going to be the Kylie Cosmetics individual eyeshadows. These, I was intrigued by them, but I don't know. I just have such a hard time buying from Kylie Cosmetics because I feel like their products are so similar to ColourPop. They're so much more expensive. I'll probably indulge more in Kylie Cosmetics once they come to Ulta, but I doubt individual shadows will. I love the idea of individual eyeshadows, so when I saw these, I was like, yes. But then I saw it was Kylie Cosmetics, and I always just have a hard time buying because they don't have that return policy. We talked about that a little bit last week, so that's all I'll really say about that. All right, there's a ton of holiday stuff on here, so I'm just going to, I guess, dig into some of that. I was gonna wait to do like an entire video on all holiday stuff, but there's already so much holiday stuff already coming out. Like just scrolling through this, I'm like, holy shit. Oh, one palette I wanted to talk about. See, another eyeshadow palette. Let's just call this the eyeshadow palette, like Yasssss or Yawn. The next one will be the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette. I think this is so beautiful. It looks so similar to palettes I already have, but when I see palettes like this, I'm instantly drawn to them. So I'm like, yes, I know I'll probably love this because I love the tones of it, and I loved the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Bar palette. So if the metallics in this have the same formula as that, I will definitely be getting this because I love those metallics in that palette. So I was really excited when I saw that just because I was so happy with the last one. Like I feel like that palette was so bomb. So if that is anything similar, I will definitely be buying that. Oh, this one I'm really excited about. So Stila has a ton of holiday shit coming out. So it looks like they have lip sets, liquid eyeshadow sets, eyeshadow duos, new face palette. They just have a ton of stuff. Like I'm looking at this screenshot from Trendwood's page that she like collaged. There's so much stuff. The thing that I'm most intrigued about is the glittering, I don't know if it's the glitter and glow or shimmer and glow. If it's the glitter and glow eyeshadow like the trio, I would be really excited for that. And then there's like a 3 highlighter highlight palette. That is something I'm eyeing so bad. If that's the same formula as like their putty highlighters, I swatch those every single time I go in Sephora. Every single time I want to buy them and I never do for some odd reason, probably because I have like a million highlighters in my collection. So next thing I'm seeing is it looks like NARS is coming out with a shit ton of stuff. The main thing that I was really looking at was there was one palette that had like NARS Laguna in it and it had a blush and a highlight. I thought that was absolutely stunning, but everything else I was kind of just like meh over. And then really I think lip kits are a big thing I'm going to be looking at, and I see that they're going to have lip kits, they're going to have like a million different palettes it looks like. So I'm just like overwhelmed with all the holiday stuff already. It's crazy. Next thing I'm going to talk about for holiday is going to be the new Marc Jacobs holiday collection. I am so yesing over this because of the packaging alone. Like the packaging, so it looks like they're gonna have 6 sequin glam glitter eyeshadows. They're going to be $28 each. So they're roughly the same price as the Hourglass ones. I'm curious to see if the formulas are at all similar. Then there's going to be an Omega Glaze All Over Foil Luminizer. That's the product I'm eyeing the most because that looks so beautiful. I'm going to probably have to wear it during the summertime because it's like a true gold, but you never know. Like that's the one I'm eyeing the most. There's going to be a Mega Face and Body Brush that's going to be $59. I'm probably going to pass on that. Then there's going to be an Enamored High Shine Lip Lacquer, Shine A Glitzy Gold shade with a pink shimmer with a touch of creamy mint flavor. So it's probably the same formula as all their other ones. It's going to be $28. That one I'll be curious to see how it swatches in store, so maybe on that one. And then there's going to be an On the Dot 3-piece Lamarck Liquid Lip Crayon collection. That I'm kind of yawning over because I don't really like lip crayons. That's just my personal preference. And then there's going to be an Anything Go-Go set. It's going to have the Velvet Noir mascara and a Lamarck lip cream lipstick in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. That I'm kind of yawning over too, just because, I don't know, I don't really gravitate towards those, I guess. So the main thing I'm looking at is that highlighter for sure, maybe the lip gloss, and then I want to see about those glitter eyeshadows as well. So that I'm just yassing over. Like, they killed it on the packaging for sure. Next thing we'll talk about are Too Faced. So the Gingerbread palette is going to be part of the Too Faced. So that is definitely on my list for sure. They're going to have liquid lips, face palettes, eyeshadow palettes. Like, they're going to have so, like, Too Faced always has so much stuff. The main thing that I'm eyeing is that Gingerbread palette. Everything else I'm just kind of never really floored by. Every time I've ever bought in a Too Faced holiday palette, they've just never really wowed me, so I don't really waste my money on them. And I'm going to be a lot more choosy when I buy holiday stuff because I want it to be stuff that I could use like all year, or like stuff that could possibly become permanent, which palettes like those, they never do. They're just for the holiday and that's it. But I will say they're really great for gifts. And I know Samantha March actually just mentioned this in her video as well. Like, if you're looking to gift somebody something, these palettes are always such a good bang for your buck. They usually have like a combination with like mascara or something. Like, they're just a really good gift option. But for me personally, I'm just kind of yawning over them because they're not really valuable to me personally. I don't know what Tarte is thinking with this holiday collection. Like, everything pineapples, like, what is that? I do not understand why they're doing pineapple theme for holiday. It makes no sense to me at all. So I'm yawning over literally everything from Tarte that I've seen for holiday so far. Ooh. What's Jeffree Star coming out with? Supreme Frost Gel Hybrid Baked Gel Highlighter with an extra wet finish. I don't know how you're gonna get any more wet of a finish than you do with his highlighters already. I'm really curious to see those. I wonder if they're gonna be almost like the Stila ones. I'll be really curious. I was gonna buy one of the liquid ones and I never ended up buying it. I'm regretting it. And then of course the shade I wanted sold out. So maybe I'll buy one of those Supreme Frost highlighters and then get the liquid highlighter as well. I didn't even see that, so I'm really excited about that. I get excited every time Jeffree Star launches a product because I feel like he's so mindful of consistency and just producing a great product for his consumers. Like, I don't know, I feel like he's very consistent with his product, so I always get excited for his. These are actually early access already. So these are the Bite Beauty 4 Little Bites Amuse Boost lipstick sets. I was actually eyeing this because I love the red packaging on it, and I love these lipsticks. And I don't go through lipsticks, like, I don't know why I hate minis of lip products or minis of anything, because I never go through entire products, especially of lipsticks, because I wear liquid lipstick so much. But I was definitely eyeing this because I feel like it's a really good value. How much was this? Price is $25 for 4 of those mini lipsticks, so that's a really nice set. Another set that I was eyeing was the Milk Makeup set. It has so much stuff in it for like 35 bucks. I feel like it's a really good value, and I haven't used much of Milk Makeup, and it has a mini size of the Kush mascara in it, so that was one product I was really eyeing already. And then just to kind of give me an idea if I'm going to like the brand, and just to kind of get me like dipping my fingers in it a little bit more, it has a bunch of the minis, so I was really interested in that. And then the last one I think I'm going to talk about today are these new palettes from Hourglass coming out for holiday. I'm sorry if I kind of like jumped all over between holiday and just random releases, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. So Hourglass is launching 2 new face palettes for holiday. I'm probably going to buy both. You guys, if you see my videos, you know I'm obsessed with Hourglass. One of them is called the New Ambient Edit. It's called the Unlocked palette, and the other New Ambient Lighting palette. So I'm not exactly sure what the differences are going to be. They both have similar products. Like, they both have blushes, they both have bronzers, and they both have the ambient lighting powders. These just both look equally beautiful. I feel like the Ambient Unlocked palette is going to be better suited for darker skin tones, which I'm gravitating towards both of them because I know I love all Hourglass powders. I think the Ambient Lighting palette will be really great for me during like fall, winter time, and then I think the other palette is going to be really great for me for like spring, summertime when I get more of a tan. But ultimately, I feel like I'll be able to use both of these all year. I just have such a hard time not buying from Hourglass because I love them so much. I'm sorry if I always talk about Hourglass, but as soon as I saw these, I was just like, yes! And then initially, I thought there was going to be just one, and then they announced that they were launching 2. If I have to pick between the 2, I would rather get the Unlocked palette, just because of how different it is. But then a part of me is kind of like, well, maybe I should get the other one because it has products that are featured like all year for Hourglass. I want to see more information on like what exactly these powders are. So I don't know, I guess I'll look into it, but either way, I'm still yesing over both those products. So that's everything I'm going to talk about today because I feel like I've been sitting here forever talking to you guys. So if you guys have any other products that you guys want me to talk about in next Mondays, let me know, tag me on Instagram, just, you know, let me know what you guys want to talk about because ultimately I'm here for you guys. So feel free to tag me on Trend Moods page, Hot Fire Makeup's page, tag me on brands pages. Anytime you guys see new releases that you guys want me to talk about or feature in these videos, please let me know, tag me, leave them in the comment section. That way I know which ones you guys want to hear my thoughts and opinions about. And also leave your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments. Sometimes you guys persuade me to go one way or the other. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Peace!